What's going on, guys? Conforti Brothers here for another video, and as you can tell by the title of this one, we're gonna be talking a little bit of money today.
This would be a good one. It's that money talk.
This is some money talk action. So obviously we're gonna be talking about the EVD5. For you guys, for anyone that doesn't know, we bought our EVD5 with 401,000 and change, whatever.
It might be like around 402.
Closer to 402, or it might have been just over 402. I forget.
The same, yeah.
But either way, we've officially put over 20,000 miles ourselves on the car.
Hasn't been cheap, that's for sure.
It's not been cheap, and so we told you guys on Instagram. If you guys haven't followed us at the Conforti Brothers, you probably should. But
nice
we did a little paperwork here, and
that plug.
You like that? That plug. Well, we put in all the totals for everything we spent on this car.
Yeah, this is gonna be like
under ownership.
Yeah, everything except for gas, basically. Yeah, even insurance. We have a total with insurance too. We'll give you guys.
So what we did on all of our Mercedes, we keep a nice big folder of everything that we spent on the cars, dealership, independent shops, parts, everything.
Yeah.
So let's just dive into it. So anyone that doesn't know, when Alex Palmieri had the our EVD5 at his house for a while, he did the video on how, you know, what basically like the pre-purchase inspection, what our car needs. And what was it, like $10,000?
I think it was I think it was around 9, but there's some things that were left off, like the brakes, they're complete toast.
So basically, like,
it was like $10,000 total, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. So once we took delivery of the car was not drivable at all. I mean, it was.
Yeah, I mean, it was, you could drive
around town.
It was so unsafe. The ball joints all kind of play. The brakes were
non-existent.
They're so bad. They were
transmission was clunky. Needed a conductor plate and fluid.
It was shuddering real bad. I mean, we didn't really drive anywhere except for around town because we didn't feel comfortable, driving it, farther distances. But
yeah, so I mean, it wasn't really
different now.
So the money obviously that we spent so far, the first 6 months, we didn't spend $10,000 fixing it. We did probably less than half of that, maybe even a quarter of that. We did a lot of the stuff ourselves and independent shops. So we were able to get the car up and running for a lot cheaper than what they quoted Alex originally.
Well, that was from the Mercedes dealer too. So
yeah, that was from the Mercedes. Yeah, so like I said, we put over 20,000 miles in the car. We've done a lot of work ourselves. We still take it to the dealership for a lot of things too, and we have a lot
usually it's all, we take to the dealers for fluids. We always get the oil change, the coolant,
all the fluids,
power steering, brakes, all the fluids always get done at the dealership because they don't really charge you that much, and we always get discounts anyway. So
and then anything else we do ourselves in the garage, and if anything we can't tackle because we don't have a lift, we go to an independent shop local to us.
So it gets passed around quite a bit.
Yeah, so the car gets passed around to different shops, mechanics, but either way, so we did all the totals and everything. This is all the parts, all the labor. The only thing we did,
everything from day one.
The only thing we didn't include is what it would cost that we did ourselves, like things that we've done ourselves. We didn't include that, but the grand total so far, or just with that, is $8,333.34.
Supposed to wait till the end so you watch the whole video, Nick.
No, there's more. So,
but wait, there's more.
There's more, but like I said, a lot of those things were, getting the car kind of up and running when we first bought that.
Yeah, it was like, there was nothing like when we bought the car, nothing like out of the ordinary. It was just like the usual stuff, like the ball joints were toast, the brakes were toast, the shock absorbers
tires were toast.
Tires were okay, but yeah, we had to change them shortly after. And there was I'm trying to think, there's a couple other things that were.
We needed a hood star.
Bad. Yeah, the hood star was gone. There's a couple other things.
Fog light was broke.
Yeah, the fog light was completely busted. Like, it looks like the rock hit it and shattered it, and we had to change that too. And but there was a lot of just general maintenance stuff that we had to do when we first bought it. And since then, it's been basically all routine stuff.
For the last 10,000 miles, all we've done is routine maintenance. And
I would say
except for the electrical issue we just had.
Yeah, the electrical issue we just had. That's the first thing we've had that was out of the ordinary for.
And the gas leak.
And the gas leak happened at 412. And this happened at 422, that electrical seat problem we had. Yeah. So we had about 10,000 miles worth of just good routine maintenance. And
so
nothing,
not too bad.
Scary.
I mean, we don't abuse the car, we don't track the car, we just daily drive the car, really. So
yeah, it's all daily work.
So I mean, if you guys don't know anything about AMGs, like as far as maintenance, they say about $2,500 a year is what you should expect, especially on an older one with some miles. Yeah. So if you think about it, I mean, that's like $2,700 a year. But we also had to put a lot of money at the beginning to fix it, so we're like probably $2,000.
Yeah, because in most cases you're not gonna buy a car, especially from a dealership that is gonna need $10,000 worth of repairs.
Now, if you're buying it off some hobo on Craigslist, most likely you're gonna have to put a lot of money into it. But most people when they buy a car like this, you're probably gonna buy from some sort of a decent dealership where the car's not gonna need $10,000 and
or maybe repairs. Like a private seller that's an enthusiast and maybe they take good care, it has some good records, or it might have been like one of those deals where the person says there's nothing wrong with it, and you buy it, you find out the head bolts are done and the shafts are done.
If you're buying it from a buy here, pay here type dealership that are just kind of just moving along, they bought it at auction for nothing, and they're probably not going to fix anything. They run a little bit of trouble, but I mean that's really not bad. $8,300. The car's got over 400,000 miles. I mean that's really nothing on one of these. But what we thought was interesting, if you add insurance, I think we pay like over the last almost 3 years, like 1,700 bucks in insurance. So
yeah, it's not bad.
So if you include the insurance, because you can't drive a car, you can't put the 20,000 miles in, you know, without the insurance. So or a state inspection. So you're looking at another $1,700 for insurance for this car. So we're like at around $10,000 for almost 3 years.
Yeah, about 10 grand for 3 years worth.
20,000 miles.
Yes, I mean, it's not like horrible, but you have to keep in mind, you know, it's not cheap also. A lot of people always ask us, they slide our DMs, well, they slide in our DMs.
They slide our DMs.
And you know, I say, hey, you know, I'm looking to get my first Mercedes, I want it to be an AMG, you know, can I, you know, buy this and not put a lot of money into it? And we're always just like, no, you're gonna buy it and you're gonna put a lot of money into it.
If you're coming from a Honda Civic and you're looking for, you know, like an E55, E63, because it's 10 grand and your Honda's, you know, is worth like 8 grand, don't expect it to be all hunky-dory. Yeah, you're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, people all the time, they say like, hey, I just found an S55 for like 7 grand, 500 horsepower, how can you beat that? I'm like, listen, air suspension, you know, you got all these expensive parts in the car. They're not gonna last. You're gonna have to change them. That's just the way it goes.
So we had one guy who was coming from a Toyota, I forget what kind, but he got like an E63. It needed head bolts, camshafts. He had trouble with the suspension, his trouble with transmission, check engine lights. I mean, he had so many issues. Yeah. So he went from probably the most reliable car to I wouldn't say unreliable, just a car that needs a lot of work because
it just needs, you know, a lot of.
He didn't buy it at a dealer. He didn't buy it at a dealer.
Yeah, that's why, you know,
these cars,
it's always important to get a pre-purchase inspection done too.
You got to pay to play when you drive an AMG or any Mercedes, really.
Yeah, you can't just buy these cars and expect to, you know, put nothing into them, because if you want them to last, you have to play to play.
I mean, it's expensive, and like our case, if you haven't watched Alex Palmier's video, I think he sent one of the videos. I'm sure everybody's watching. They got millions of views, but this car, just on dealership record, we got well over $50,000 in record. The records go up to like 312,000, I think. So there's like 80,000 miles of no records, and then
I bet you at that point it's probably mom and pop deal.
Yeah, a little mom and pop action.
Independent garage mechanic.
Yeah, so I mean, for sure that we know there's $60,000 in maintenance on this car. So you probably figure 80,000 miles, there's got to be another $20,000 not on record.
So 20, but I would say, you know, definitely
a good amount.
Probably another close to 10,000, because
so at least
that kind of mileage, you know, it's going to be, you know, a lot more stuff going wrong and whatnot. But
so probably let's just say 60,000 on record, another 10, so at least $70,000 to get the E55 to where it's at today. That's a lot of money. I mean, the car, I think our sticker was 85 or 86,000. We have the MSRP.
Yeah, so we have the printout. It's like 85. So what do you think? What's the total between you think between the purchase price and all the repairs, like the $60,000-$70,000 repairs?
You're looking at 140 grand probably.
So there's probably like, you know, well into the $100,000 range between the car and the maintenance.
Yeah, what's really interesting though, so we figured the gas, because you can't drive a car without gas, you got to include the gas.
Yeah, this is the fun part.
The car spent its whole life up until we bought it in California, up like San Francisco area around there, San Diego, Oakmont, I think. So you gotta remember, this car spent a lot of its life during recession. Gas prices, you know, in PA and, you know, our side of the woods, they were like over $4 a gallon for a premium. Over there, they were like probably $5, $6, $7 during the recession.
It's probably a lot more over there.
So what we did was we figured we went and got like what kind of gas mileage the E55 averages from the MSRP. So we figured the average is like 17.5 miles per gallon.
Yeah, about 17.5.
Over 422,000 miles. So if we did a little bit of math based off of like I think we did $4 a gallon average for premium.
Yeah, which is pretty generous considering.
Generous,
Yeah, but let's go with it.
To get it to 422,000 miles, the first owner and us spent $96,457 average to get that kind of miles on it.
That's insane.
That's more than the car originally was.
And if just for, you know, comparison, if you had like just a car took regular gas and it got like, you know,
it'd be like half of that.
30 miles per gallon, you know, 37 miles per gallon, you'd be looking at half of that. So there's a big difference, you know, when it comes to gas price.
So you got to think about it. This car was like $86,000 new. You got $96,000 in gas. $70,000 in maintenance, and that doesn't include how much the first owner spent on insurance, because you got to remember, he bought the car new. Yeah. You know, brand new E55, full coverage in California. We probably paid a lot.
Hey, it was 03 too, so you might have paid a markup too, because, you know, the first year from the car.
It was. I think our event is like, we're like, our E55 is like number 400 and change. So it's an early model. I think in 2003 they made 1300, so we're in the 400 range. So he probably paid a little markup on it, but either way, a lot of money has been dumped into this car to get to where it is.
And we're gonna keep dumping all kind of money.
And we're gonna keep dumping a lot of money into it. But we thought that was pretty cool. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. Cause,
anybody else out there that has a high mileage, you know, Mercedes, or, you know, just, you know, doesn't have to be high mileage, let us know what you guys spend on your mains. We're curious to see how much everybody's spending to keep their cars running. But
if you guys keep records, put it down in the comments how much you spend, or if you have records of what the previous owner spent, put it down in the comments. We're interested. Because I said, this is that's one of the reasons why we bought this car. It had a lot of records, and we kind of knew, you know, what to look for based off the records. So it's very important.
Plus, I don't think anybody out there was crazy enough to spend as much as we did on this car.
So there's a lot of tools here.
All this money money into this car. It has so many miles on it, can literally just like shit the bed any day now.
Yeah,
but,
so,
hey,
so we got
a chance you gotta take.
Yeah, so I mean, we got good money. We could have bought a, you know, like a very low mileage one, but when we bought this car, we bought it specifically because it was high mileage, it was a one owner, and it had a story. So and it's not going anywhere. So if you want to know if it's for sale, it's not for sale. Don't ask us. And that's pretty much it for this video, guys.
Yeah.
So give this video a like, share, and then comment like we said below, and follow us on Instagram at the Conforti Brothers. We'll see you guys in the next video.